Premtobre Kasee Yamamunina ha Yamwakwaba Adom TV Premtobre Kasee so ewie insamosie no na braso sa otibie Adom TV Premtobre Kasee ensamne ne etodwa omubi ya obetini Ghana mampani John Dramani Mahama sa adwempa wonya yesa fi Ghana dadie Independence Day yenye wo Jubilee House no eye sika so etseye ewo honko ano homunchemu ade okono num 95% ye de konsam no ebebramo Make us say to pay be so akasa a mining explosion beer. Akoso ewo duma say a ben kono asante achim central amani pami and satwan anonymous and sear do one so epra. Yebeko na agavaji adishie enso ena esre ene nsuo no a eyiri ese woja pade no edo so dodonti penifon hwe emo won sansem we ya agudie ka ho ene de bro Adom TV Premtobre Kasee wo share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 ko YouTube search Adom TV tube AdomOnline.com and same way ni bebre so ewo ho medi de afia amankwa tamaklo Yamwakwaba yadase afeye ni die miente said nsam nchemu etie Ghana mampani John Dramani Mahama sa adwempo ya won munya yesa fi Independence Day no yenko yene baby kakra ne mum Jubilee House ho no aboa yempa ma yenya sika ato ho ohamunchemu bedi okono enum na yade a aboa yen sensenka womo edi sika 20 million cedis ene bedi sa yen 68 Independence Day no Adom TV Kasee etwaso
Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice, Your Excellency, Chairman of the Council of States and members of the Council of States, Your Excellency, President Jakaya Kikwete, former President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Ministers of State, honorable members of Parliament, we implemented reforms to the annual Independence Day parade. This reform eased the burden of thousands of school children who march, sparing them from hours of standing in the scorching sun. They formed up on the parade ground only when it was time for their march past and presidential acknowledgement. A few years ago, the previous administration also implemented reforms, deciding to rotate the hosting of Independence Day celebrations among the regions of our country. This initiative was intended to bring the celebration closer to all our people. Unfortunately, this year we are constrained not only to interrupt the celebrations rotation amongst the regions, but also to hold it on a scaled-down version here at the forecourt of the presidency instead of the traditional Black Star Square. This is necessary considering the economic crisis our nation is currently experiencing. Large-scale celebrations often come with significant logistical, security, and infrastructure costs, which strain the national budget. By reducing the scale of the event, we wish to demonstrate a commitment to fiscal responsibility and the efficient use of our limited resources. Fiscal prudence has become imperative for navigating the severe economic crisis that has recently confronted our country. The state spent 15 million Ghana cedis on last year's celebration in Koforidua and spent 13.7 million cedis on the previous year's celebration in Ho.
Mayentoaso na yamampani John Dramani Mahama de daba kusi na nisoko Cote d'Ivoire memu ne wo mampani Alassane Ouattara ekokodi nkomo sebe ya man no mienu ya yonkofa no ebegina ye
Mampani John Dramani Mahama ededa kro ensra hweku pie mu ewo Cote d'Ivoire sebe ya obetumi ene Cote d'Ivoire mampanyini President Alassane Ouattara edinkita ho no ene wo kire mu se saa nhyiamudie ni nyina eka ekwanya obetumi agere anyonkofa da amanya wonom edom ECOWAS entem Mampani Alassane Ouattara ebo mampani John Dramani Mahama abaso se wodin hyehyeye egu akwan mu a wahye nkitahudie ase ewo amanya wonom ewo Sahel mu na wokire mu se ebeboa ama aman miensa wonom hye Sahel aman no ase no wone ECOWAS aman nkitahudie no emu ayedene pa aman panyinfo mienu agye atumu se koko a wodua wa aman yi mu no aman ahodo a wonom edi koko edi dwuma no wo mu ha mu chichemu eduwotwe de aman yi mienu mu ene onya won koko efiri ya ne sente hu behia se wonom ebedwendwene akwanpa wo behwe ama koko buo no egina baabi a obenya mu emfaso.
Efutu Municipal Coordinating Director Wonfifi Mantemo Abdullahi Alhassan Isifu ene ode efutu mabunu ye wo my Ghana mu ni titu ene wona wo efutu osewani die mu anwumasua de mo ntoto won ho ase na won twe won ho free niema bia ebese won dache abrabo.
Wanum edi Ghana fa hodie da ewo efutu ena Abdullahi Alhassan Isifu edeto mabunu nyina enemu se ejina ya wanum ebesi no enei ena ebekire wo manyi dachi nsenti wode ato Ghana fo nyina enemu se wonka wo hummumu se de ebeya wo manyi ebekonkan.
To our youth of Efutu and Ghana, I say this: you are the future of this nation. The choices you make today will shape the Ghana of tomorrow. Embrace education, shun negative influences, and be agents of positive change in your communities. I urge you to continue to be moral compass of our society. Your guidance and wisdom are invaluable in fostering unity and peace. To all citizens, let us remember that nation building is a collective effort. Each of us has a role to play, no matter how small. Let us work together to build a Ghana that we can all be proud of.
Abdullahi Isifu, esanso editu jase ebra so semanfo nyina atwe won hu free ketasehye na afi won pa akwanpa obetumi aboa mabunu se de beya wonuma wonya adwuma nye ya akosoro wo memu neso ebete.
The call to reset is a call to action. It is a reminder that we have the power to redefine our future. To reset is to commit to doing things differently, to prioritize unity over division, accountability over corruption, and sustainability over short-term gains.
Aswafo ya washangumesia so Haruna Idrusu de tujase nkabeya constitutional review mpenifo warmo kwa setena kwa yansakra nkabeya abanya swafo no enhyem yenhunu aswafo dodro ye wasa aban biaba wode bejuma.
Na watch mu no Ghana mampanyini John Dramani Mahama at the State of the Nation address ebetu dwatire mpempenso a oman yi adru na se Ghana de hye behye nso a Ghana mampanyini John Dramani Mahama bra na aban wo hwa ase no ote aswafo eso de ba aduosia enamso ama Haruna Idrisu enso so abekasa de afasa de ehun wo kyiremu a ewo sempanyefo etumi ye nhyehyeye bi na amamra no sanso komopiem ekyiremu pefe aswafo dodo a ewo saban bia efa.
Mr. Speaker, the new benchmark is that he will govern this country with 60 ministers. Undeniably, the smallest size of government ever under the Fourth Republic. No president have run this country with 60 ministers. However difficult or good it may be, Mr. Speaker, the lesson is that this country must stand with him to work to reduce the size of government. When you take Article 78, it says that the president shall run the country with such ministers as he may require. Mr. Speaker, it's only important that the Constitutional Review Committee will take up this matter, and this parliament must stand with the Constitutional Review Committee so that we have a ceiling for the number of ministers that any president in Ghana will want to work with tomorrow.
Na no wesi no abugina po ya wono ekadom kuma na eho enso de piece say.
Speaker, I want to submit that you can have 10 ministers, another government can have 20 ministers, and the government that has 20 ministers may have a smaller government machinery, a smaller government size than you who have 10 ministers. And I want to
my entwa so no so for washer roads and highways so Kwame Agboja say no kure bi anim 1PP abanda dansama woka ye so aye akwan be say 13,000 kilometers no which means no kure bi anim.
Oswa for her quantimpon hon summer so Kwame Govins Abuja in Sembia Wodia Suja wo Chirimu dia said the binder day tray more in the Sifeka one Sembia say quantimpon wo my ganamo and mobile 13,000 kilometers to me CC no and Yadan Cribia a woman. Naso the no creating commodia a binder day tray mo a quantimpon mo ye a wo my gan a mono a bit to me to bay 73 kilometers. Tebeya NPP a binding jazz wood to footru at Ugana this year and so.
When President Akufo-Addo made that statement, and we sought to correct him, the ministry issued a statement correcting to the fact that the 10,800 kilometers was the total length of roadway they've worked on, which include pothole patching. Indeed, on record, Mr. Speaker, what they have actually done in terms of constructing a new road is 670 kilometers thereabout. This is not a debate, Mr. Speaker. Hold on, Mr. Speaker. I think we all need to work on this. It is the method of reporting that was problematic. Indeed, there's no need for us to argue about this. Indeed, NPP worked. Mr. Speaker, if they will just listen, if they have actually constructed 13,000 kilometers of road, I wonder why you were asking me questions here last week, Friday, why your roads were not done. You were with the Vice President, Baumia. It is surprising that they've done 13,000 kilometers of road, which is from here to China, almost getting to Australia. Yet they didn't do the road in the Vice President constituency. So let's ignore this. The fact is that the record at the ministry today, the number of kilometers which you can call new roads or new construction development is 673 kilometers. That's it.
Enipa miensa ato nananomo ensiedo dodo no so epra ni nyina ne se shop bia ewo dumase wo konongo abetodwa se hono mokrao efem agudie eniema no bi ewo ho na eja tomiya enam so nti dum jampanifo bo ho modende ne so ya hwera de hye miensa.
Soko PMwe Wodumasi ye no Konongo Asante Achen Central Municipality Asante Mantam ne emua eja atosoto sahodo bia won maton to paye na namaso ama dan dodo na adwiri agu nipa miensan so na ahwere won nkwa bebre na so eprepra wo kyera dumje adwuma yefom ye no weka ho ebi ne senti won mo prae ne ntempa wo ma won so edom kopie mu ya sabia se de beya a doctor fo betumi ahwe won mo na so besi sabre no enya de nam so ma eja no weto honom no mpanyefo atumi a kyere na so de won ka nyina ene se dumje adwuma ni ba ko a onu twi won mo ehyen ni bi eja eto ne hyen mu ema na niso esi no sanso so na dumje adwuma ni foforo so ono so prae wo nyina odo makopie mu ewa ya sabia sama ne boy divisional officer grade 2 Joe Bryden ya ono wa Asante Achen Central Municipal ene de to Love FM4 enim
here na ayare fo ne bi wa ha
no mi mo fie ko bebi no mi na mo ka mi dia mi ka na ma mi ma o pi
to bi empra
nya mi ti bi
nipa shi dia boy ba ko pena me dia menim se yeso wahye ana bra yi ka se oba so ye dia eka ho
Kia track bia so tapping time ene nei eja tomu ebra nya nkwanhia wo chechewere wo suhum sanwam ye ayensua no bensimu wo poye mantam
Kia semba ko ya na wode tapentan enam eja akotomu ama na hijorobe wa bra ekunya kwanhia wo chechewere ye no wo suhum sawem nkwantempon so wa yensua no mensne poye mantam na emu won mede wona ni edi hodanse no we chire mu adia na sa ahwen ye na makwantumu frakra ye na de na ni akire suhum no ye na adwen se fu wotan ka semba ko na enam kwantempon no so we afa ne ho ya anye ya ne hyen emu no toye abra wo chire nsem no mu no se ye na wakan
ya na ewokan ni mu eye tapentan ya ka na lodo a okosuhum anase kumase anti mepen ntima kwa adwumenti mi dia ho tie wadwuma ma ne hu se nwuse bebre e ofika ne mo ya ba nti e ba ne be hu se ija atoka anim enti nia esie no ba ye hu se nimpa ana driver ne mate e wokan ni mu de omodo makọ hospital a omokodi ayarehe
na me ma okukọdua ne wa ha na me meti se tie bia pai already ne tanka bi ne kan ne bonsan enti na me se tanka na ne tie pai se na nye tanka no nti tanka ne twa mu wie na me se kan na den ato nti be 15 to 30 minutes time no en se mu se eja to kan mu a ye we nti na se afi ben en na ma me se me den me de ba nti wo se me gina ha ne me hu wo ba bia me ma me kwadua na me hu ye no eno nti na ma me se twa ben me hu se aye bia ka hofuru na be bom ana se ono ane kan na bo na na ye den enna musman ejato nti bra me fi wa mbeduwa no na chese by 30 minutes time na ejato nti won amoyi ne man kura de no kura na mbe won mo hu se obi wa kana so obi won kai na ne arka metumi edi wada
adehye ya womo ewo agavaji enene womo so no fisa fibia no kai ya mese enso eyiri beto won wepoaso che no bo na se won nyapade no wom kirem sa fiwe mu de no eso ani se okache e wo semperifo ba ebebo won
Evelyn Setu etina ne fie emfinfini ehwe epo no obi ebebisa se aso woni epo no edin kita ho se wosaye a wodi se ne fie no wonto ne bo ana ne fie honom de adankura nsia ena epo aso kire no enanso ntamu awohuru ni nyina eko
ayo do gba ako yeko chapo va fura na mi ala kregbe oho madam blibo la po ama oho madam akata ajo ira chapo ama amu ira chapo ama kafia aha oga tuo ba yokoro have center o ye mama gal
makafu yatayi enso ewosa wo hawo yi bi mu wo kire mu a adankura du ye woni fie honom ya na wofo ejama no no sesei epo aso kire no ase ni nyina
afiara kama la sinyo bro the fabu bura kama la sinyo aya li krami mamloma abo mve ya ye mia me kata la fama mi mara me fia fo mi pa no me shio korem me va mane di kaga na za do me tenyi me goro ko ma dolo ala ba cha ko pa nsana ba lo ko gbia aho kata shekna ta me tenyi me logo
sa wukopie mu ewo danu kita kwantempon no so a sesei kamia ye se epo no ahohoro ababedu kwan ni mfimfini anesa isan se ebribia epo aso kire yibo a na ababe hohoro ekwan ne fa bi eko yamane boni eko asoye a wonom ehwe se obetimi asoso saa to renchemu ano no ekoto dwa se manfo hamiensa ena saa ohawi ejan sunsanso bone o wonom so eben ansa assemblyman ewo agavaji electoral area.
The tidal wave washed away 51 houses so far, and then 236 were displaced so far, and then the list that we had yesterday, adding up to the displaced list, we are hitting to 300 people.
Timemufua saa poaso chiri enye sunsanso bone o wonom so no mafato won ho so a wo bobo mpata se de be ya obenya baabi edi wonti ato
to kukura ma chafo ma furo na mi kwe so ma yike ko chafo ba wi ko mi ga te kpote para ka amulo ya fia gu kata kaka ko agbe ba afungu ko der magbe vi kla suba e ma shira chafo hu vi ala na mi mlo nya chafo ko ba ta dire e ko fe review ji aro nyaji o na ba mi amangu ka to ruto nyo to nyo funu review mo ji gbe gba ko mu ka ta e ko ga ba jejemu le apamu
nanso aveji kurodua ni mu honom no ano efa bi wo honom amanfo ete honom de wonfa ahokyere bia mu afarefo eye wonom adwuma ena edwadifo nsugusu a edi wonom dwa wobra wonfa ahokyere bia mu kane bi nanka wonom nso wofa sa ahokyere yi bi mu nanso afimpinu ene dunsia mu ena erade ye wonom adom a obesisi defense wall ema wonom edwadkwadwo eda eye from antamu dwemtinani a wada steering committee of West African Coastal Areas projects in Ano.
The information we get is that the World Bank money is already at the Bank of Ghana. So the procedures that the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology will have to use, we are appealing that the processes should be faster. If you stay at the coastal area, you see what is happening. You cannot just sleep if you are the official to implement this worker project.
So mehene togbe adama ɛde adesrɛdeɛ ato aban anim sɛ wɔmfa nhyehyɛyi enwu akwan mu sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ obetumi abɔ wɔnom ɛho ban.
The government should see the current tidal wave on our community as an emergency situation and call the contractor Amadi Company or the company that was awarded the contract, i.e. contractor, who started the sea defense project from Brekusu to part of Gaveji to return or resume work immediately to serve the rest of the communities.
Yeto Adom TV Premtobre Kasee so na meka say nsuo ato ama yiri asay enyapadia ma meka say baby ebidi wonti beto no eden ewo apramadi ye no ewo Asutifi South ewo hafo mantamu
Sukase bi ato ewo apramade ewo Asutifi South mensini ewo hafomantamu menam so ama nipa dodo no anasesei wonya baabi kura emfa wonti ento wono mo a wo ho kan ye bia wone amane boni ehwehwe nkomo no ekire mu se ensuo yi ehyase enwumre no nsia bapa ho sima aduasa bere mu hono na eto donhwiri bebre ya ewi ekire no epa dan so na esese manfo da mu niama bebre
ana ehu se nsuo to mfra mefa ye be wan se ye dan apagya ye niama so mirika me se ye dwane life po nyina abubu ya dan so apɛ no ye nya baabi ana baabi ne ma bɛda akɔre ho asɛm ɔden ye sika da na m 2000 me ni nyina aho me hu baabi ne sika ne nyina aho akɔfa
die ka nyina nse se bi ya ho ɔden ne nyansa nyina na asa nti ye bɛsrɛ aban mu mpanyimfo no ɔka bi wo mu MP Korisdada ne ministers ahodo wo man mu se wodie ne aban na ngasa mu se hia omomo a because se ye ni atutu aka yensem ene ma asie no kwa na bi nsi okurum ha dato yere nkyem kese baabi a manfo kwa Adom ti beto kwa da yedin
akyekyerefoɔ ene adesuafoɔ bi a sensu brantam ye toye enya nsunsuanso wɔnom so no ene amane boni same asare nkɔmɔ twetwe mu ene wɔkyere mu se teachers quarters ne de ɛso nyina apa
dan a ye teachers quarters a akyekyerefoɔ no edam no ɛso apa amadan no ɛfa abu prempren ntade a ye bɛhyɛ mpo ayede ye ntade nyina asɛn yen document ye certificate ene yen TV ne ye nneoma de nsuo no afọ ne nyina ma ne nyina asɛn
ya primary teachers quarters mo teacher for ye ho akyere pa ye ho akyere if that do ye no na ehu entiatiamu ma na ye wom de ni kwale nim say ye wo awie say ye da so kokko sare siuda na chi so pa be boy ye de so mframa e ba munyi mframa e ba endra ne nsuo eto di nyina aba pepa ye teachers for ne ye students ye school dan nyina agu tie hia MP aban panyimfo se o mmebo ya nimanimu ya
Adom TV Premtobre Kasee na ugu social media fia amankwa tamaklo yankomra de ohodo so ye ba ye betwaso Kobe Adom TV Premtobre Kasee na ugu so ehwe no ejebo eja wonya bedu Ghana enya 68 years ne du ya birthday say ya Independence Day ya na Adom TV ya fufuo party siso de ohia na wasanka team na nyame ya de wate wiem behwe fufuo no skills akobra ne die no so wo ma ha wo yo so wo hwe TV so wa feel Adom trotro ne ho na salasi amo akopia ya de ne di nkomo salasi sai na ekoso wo ho
Adom trotro ene de trotro no anko bebia ya trotro no ebisu ejina mo ewo komdemle fana facility wa hase hando mo ena Adom TV full party me ka say Adom TV full party abaji me so say team kwaso dindindin ewo hanu say ya enya samkoto akra ubepie mu ewo multimedia group limited ya premises say ya eye pani ne fabra be hwade ubehwe mu hanu ma eye ade se emma ne mema nyina aka wo hwabo ma wono mu hwe se dwumadie na ye die wa hase no nyina betima bewie mu peye ubehwa emma ewo hanu mu edwa banche dindindin wono mu dwa banche dindindin wo dwa na wodi siso ma afoforo so ahye na wono mu de sese no ato ubepie mu hanu so a ade se enam no so esu enam no so esu hanum se samkoto akra ye twitwa pe se eye fish ana se den bibiara e wo hanum se enti ubepie mu wo hanum se ade akoso eno no sanso so ena fufuo no ye wo e wo hanum se enti no enye asamkoto akra e wo hanum se yemfa mo enko ne enkonkɔhwɛ de akoso no fankasa samene wo kasei amanfo pina na fufuo no enya asamkoto a wono mu di ankasa opani na de na so wo opani So far, pine Sudro Sen or Aswa, and the Acostro.
Oh, wake up, I'm fancy me, no, I don't know.
But Osha, I want to car our man for at the different way. I want to come there as so you made in my own saying.
When they come up, Mikra Meniaja and Nedia Meniaja, Ghana fire, dear.
And so far for phone, what did Biana?
Oh, Medibi,
Quite Ben out dear. Quite Ben out dear.
Okay, media Bunabunum quite.
And so I said, we didn't phone a Bunabunu quine. Young Quane, a Frobiso and Casambiso must say, sign a one more, and would you made no effort, and upon any shade you made in us say, oh, I am multimedia, I am 4 quarter say, and yes, I'm Kotoa cry, the kind of match past share, so for much past. Any day as a share, any day as a share, so ever honorable. Young Quane or Manphobi so ending como, one more Moshamad and a costono. Let me some say so far, so good, and answer so far saying, and a Niama, Eco Yankasa, Yankasa, Nipa, Fire Lady, I see any version of Moka, Fire Lady, Adom TV, Cassius. Major Mosso. So far, so good, Anna. I asked some more, just as I said, and quite not near Busa, yeah, sure, any more, sir. I say no. So you say I crap for the men kwang any epe. Ya men kwang na ready. Nti wa wo hwem kwang na ni a. Wo be wo say yo. Ye wo frewmunam. Yo, ye fi akwam nti akwam for the ye na fraw ye yende. Nti frewmunam de ye fe ni egor. Nti wo hwem men kwang na ni a wo say frewmunam gugum. Ye nantwi a ohene pon de be che ye. Ni nyina bi ta ewo mu. Bibia tuetue ni. Now if you know it is one, yeah, in Kita no baby says, then Kita. Sanya tree account for canning and crack crano, yea, aquamfo, yeah, can in Kita. Until way a fresh fish in Kita and a I just say, Bibia come kama yebuso. Na way a fresh fish, way no, as soon way. When you fresh fish for when you sound what tilapia and kita and so Tima, so far so good and now saying a wood medino, Nipadom abodom pemo, saying a uno, Chamfonica catchy.
So far so good, nice. So some Miko host TV near dear. It's very good. And this year Nakasanko for Bapa, it's here for our boys because for no a dorsum, a bibesu be also. May support him in your fire. Also, in case I make an cracker. It's why and I'm me who Jim. Aha. It's in America say a full party. Where Ghana is Ghana and Ghana did 68 years. Into Adom TV next year, so your best high.
Next year, best I be. You know, man for your mama PM was say I will differ funny be and to chunk common bisa once say, as so, say no who you made no effa. What by when you don't be and say. Nema echo and Tikaya one any man for one more and you don't be AD and to chunkomo. Nothing to sono. We are the mensa actually a Honoman Casana Chediano and to the Uniana or do a Sanka about PMU or a multimedia group a young 4 quarter Hanum say, who be PMU ha and Yasam Kutra, a Coswancasa, to Funny Dino, a Coswa, and Essa, Yada, Yansha, Mammy. Most why you want my empty day. Most why you want my empty day.
You want I am to the phone, ya bed dear Philly, until I am to ya brain papa, my idea.
And if you phone all day on quite any crime bands and I'll pay.
We have the room now.
What's that second round?
Second, the messing Akopa.
Eka, or so Basako second round. And to what if you yet day, or no, or second round, what if you and now for feeder, Unco baby, was a member the multimedia group. Adom TV for party, Mamma Didia, Nanda Wo, and our home, or one for Baby, son of Moody Kimu, a chance to do on so, no one yet be the mammy, Yamo Quaban from Adom Kasee. Udi kill you much. Udi lie in much.
Pacho and Chabia.
Enti fufoni den na wo pese oku enobedi
be se me di fufoni akrantie nkwan
enti den na wo ka kire obi a otifi a wo hwe wa onye bibia den na wo be ka kire sa nipa no
ka kire obi bia otifi a onya mba ene se ombra pa na enije wa ha pa
enti se na wate no ma me fa wo enko baby a wono mo che aduane nankasa we mo che aduane nankasa enya asem koto akra ho no ye che aduane no enkwan be na wo pe eya abenkwan eya nkatenkwan eya nkrakra eya nkita ene afa na mate sa de ni bi minti bi da enti de ben poti e na wo hwe se wo bedi enkwan poti ben behwe nipa abodom pem ha sei bla na behwe nipa One more Adom pem, ewa hanum say. Just a wunya baby for now the 9 etia, ewa hanum say. Wunya baby for now the 9 edi etia. And the young company say no man for one more chair and be bet me Edding Coma. Yembisa one say, and quite bang, sir, and a man for Eddie do one for phone. And to carry on any man for I want more enko more ekoso enyum to so koso wa ha asa ekoso wa hanom sei wuti fie a wo ye den wuti fie ye den e wo hanom sei enti mame den na wo ye yi mame ene fufu ne nkwan be na wo hwe ni mame so wonka mame se on enti de ekoso e wo hanom no Jumedie no ekoso den e wo hanom sei Jumedie no ekoso de den e wo hanom sei a enye asem keto akra besha tawani na fabra mu sei na fabra besha de wa ha Jumedie no etuama kosi sei anwumre no num ebebo na ya sorry so e de afiri hanom eseye enti edian na wo wuti fia wo twen ansana waba ababedi won so wo de ye edian na wo twen edian enti eguso koso Mame ya ne omanfo echeduane bi so enim komo nimisa won se ena niema eko mame me mo akwa Adom TV so
oh yeja
na mo cheduane ekosen enkwan mensa na omanfo no eba wono mo je
me pa cho bisa biom
bisa se fufuo ne che no ekosen omanfo ba enkwan mensa na wono mo ani je ho
fufuo ne de ekoyie se ne wa hu no won ni pegu ha yenkwan ne nkoyie ankomo ma ya cha nkwan no ya yenkwan ahoro ennan asa yesa ba yebi asase hwe niema ya de yenkwan no na kese ne etie enso asa ama yesa ebiom e kire se den ekoyie asase
se na wate de afi ma me wono no omkwan no eboso ankasa wuti fie dian na wo ye dian na wo twen mesra wo setua na mo ne bra be pie mu wo eye kokomlemle forecast hanom sei enya sam koto akra wo hanom sei se wonim ha na wo be pie mu wo circle bi so bia se wo ko Adom FM ana se Joy FM wo be pie mu ha fufo no tu amu a de kosi se anwumre nonum ebebo ansa na yapon wo hanom sei mia me di mate when net church no no se church no ma ye nkasa we esan se aduane no guso a wo hanom sei
enti we no Adom trotro de nimu ha ya fufu party ase a kokomlemle na ye gina ye de ebe hu se lai supuni su ai ma me na edibi ansa no no a won kan hwe ma ye nto Premtobre Kasee no so na beto just se nipa bi a ye nimu wo mo aboawura kane ye hoho imra shebedwane ni fie owura John Peter Mewu bra na oni ho emu nsam eni
Which order from where?
On Peter Mewu kane hohoi emra shebedwani kane no yeswafo hwe railways development so bra wo kasa wo City FM so no na wadi tu dwa se no kre se nipa bonifu bi ane wonu ekrukretuo aba beto ahye no so woni fie a wo kire mu se wono de sese yi won kran hanom na amanebo a wonyaaye no ene se kwada anwumre no nan abapa ho se maduasa brem honom na sa nipa bonifu yi ekọ ni fie honom ne kasa ye mu no wo kire mu se ono mo a woburu afie ho no mo bra obisa baabi a wofire no wo kire mu se wo ye bailiff wɔnom egyina orders from above so ɛna ɛyɛ adwuma na amanebɔni mu no wɔnom ekyire mu sɛ nipakuyi a obowura ne fie hɔnom no ɛde to gya sɛ afempinu ɛne aduonu kwan a wɔfa so to abama no no na nya ne kwan so a esan sɛ saa bre na MPP amanyoku ɛwɔ aban mu nti no mampani adedankɔ Akufo-Addo ɛhyɛ Supreme Court no ɛma wɔnom ɛgye n'abato ne tumu ɛna wonya akwanya ɛkɔ mmarahyɛ bidwa mu senti nipa yi a wɔnom ɛkɔ ne fie hɔnom no wɔnom ɛtututuo yɛ nam so ɛma amewu ekyitaifo nso ɛne wɔnom ɛde si ani wakyerɛ mu sɛ wakɔakɔbɔ apolisifoɔ amane nanso ɛnya ade sɛ wɔnom amane ban bobia
Adobafo ya wɔn praye so nkwatia betifi ɛne abene wɔn srepa ban fana no ntumu bi ne mpanimfoɔ contractor na wɔyɛ kwan no ɛne die mo mewie ma wɔn sɛbɛya so akɔne abedie no ɛbɛyɛ bɔkɔ ama wɔn
Emprise so abetifi eko abeni kwan no omampanyin dada adodankɔ Akufo-Addo pen so ɛna wɔde ma contract ya wɔnom ɛhyɛ bɔ sɛ wɔba biyi no wɔde asphalt agu so ama manfo akɔne abedie mu wɔ ho ahare wɔnom afi atwa mu Easter bre mu hɔnom contractor no ɛba kwan no so a anadwo ɛne awie nyinaa na wɔyi kwan no sɛbɛya nko obetumi awie nanso wɔde first coat gu so no wentumi anto aso efi sabre no contractor no ensign konkoto akwan no so ya ne senti ahyenkafo bi ene yamane boni Akwesi Dwamena etwetwe nkom
kanyankopɔ anim kura osuru sɛ ekwan a MPP aban ba so a obeka sɛ obeye atfataman from price so to hwehwe ekoko si dwira bi ase obeye atfataman kora first coat kura omgu ye na eni bosumi mienu kura ni nyina tutu ebesi ne omzo mba be second coat ente ho hwe
ya bufu ta mo kra fa ye di star pressure wo mu no e ho no be gyina to mo ye kwan amu ye wie so amanzo anye kwai tan ene mo ye gya ho wa gyina ho de yen from high ekọ yen from high ekọ Akufo-Addo ka kire from private runabout to a bitifi to hwe to do brafe art fat kwa first coat no ye man 6 months ni na 32 ade na goma odu ane ngwa fa
amani boni to aso ene akwantufo ene wonom a wodi dwa e saa kwan no so ekotwetwe nkomo na wonom ekire mu se
photos ne dosu asan from manfutro ba ha enti asem NDC aba ma bai o mehwe no munye ni ye ma ye ne ye honto ye
first coat no mugu ye me ye adwuma wo akire ha yi a me ye adwuma wo fitamu ha na se oduru cars ne duru ha obi apeso dodge photos no se nyame amwa kura na ekofa accident aba enti ye besre na omo ye o masade so ombehwe na omo ye ma bibia wie peye no omo adawroma ye sre omo ye na bibia wie peye
emebunu ne asafo members omo gomua okwa krom wogomua won fifi mantemu wonde nkrata akwa Central Regional House of Chiefs osrepa hensemu mansotwe ekoso wo egwa krom penifon na nsiso na asumdwe empejem
manfa wonom etigomua ekwam krom ebro empimudu na wo mudodo no a eye akuafo nanso sesei menteme ho ase bi epeje ne mu ewo honom esan ahemfu nsem ntawantawa bra wonom ekuchire wonsem egu nkrata so a wode koma Regional House of Chiefs wie ya no wo ye nsemtrofo nhyiamu no ena mabuna wo mbuafu yie ya wo firi krom honom edi to dwa se wonom ewo hene a ne din ene Dr. Edmond Ekokaito nanso enipakuo bi epese wonom ede wo hene foforo eba krom honom weno ena ya amasa ahemfu nsem ntawantawa no esie
kron ya kiro hin ya wo ya hin dedaw nya afi ne bepo hene foforo bibia nsi ya kese wetu hene ameme ya asafo hene anya ne ya still hene ya nisi akonya no so omani nyina ta nachi enti den na sia wo se sanko for hene foforo na ba ehonum no youth ni nyina wo se won ti ase awokwanya mpanifu na binum wa fa so na wode dem wantwi no wode ba no yempe
menchi ohinwi kan na ewa ha no na ewa ha yin ohina amisko supi akomanyi mache youth ni ya wonyim ya amina mache ni youth ni ya ta nachi emo zo yin siara na obi mu frami so wase a ebusuan bi wo se da won tie ma papa no ndi ohene no niam akwan so da men wodwantwe no so emba enti sesi ama mi kan yin de na ewa ha yin ohene a ya chen ekonkromani ya chen ya suan emo ogesi yin ye apache
na nanam ahemfo wonum egumua ekwam krum ya wone amane boni etwetwe nkomo no e de atudwa se
yehia asomdwe ekom krom yehia asomdwe ekom krom yempede na akogya amanso mpede etu kitwa bi mpoboto woni krom anada ne moframba yi nimpa ba kupempo obepra na obowu wadama hensemi ho ahensemi yenyim de regional house of chiefs omu ina ya mahin omahin nya fo krampa wa tenado we rule asem na ewie me ya sure that no so ka wo ho nti se wo bedan na no na we gunanim ti a oye oma penfu wara.
Premtobre Kasee na oguso share wa Adom TV no na happy Bloomberg School and so the Independence Day no shon kokra Ghana mamre ne amane ahodo and school for adwumayefo akyerɛkyerɛfo wɔn mu nyina so ɛyɛ ya Adom Kasee ɛto aso yi.
Sanse ne eyeda Ghana man enya ne fa hodie enti no Happy Bloomberg School ede won ho ahyesa afidida mu bi ya wonum eda Ghana amamre ene amane yabakosem ene kwan yefa so edi endwuma nyina edi ewodwumadi na se akyerɛkyerɛfo ene adesuafo eka won ho bɔ mu a mantemu ahodo ewo mamu sɛ de wonum amamre ne wonum amane etie no oda ne die ewodwumadi na se wo hyase no odinkan ma cadetfo eye parade enu akyire ena wonum ede apatampa asa ejina mu na saa apatampa asa no manfo a wonum efiri edina ena ye wonum wasapa na adesuafo a wonum ejina KG2 ena wonum esaye wonam sayo so esan so da mantemu dunsia no wonum kasa woka edi ema wode kyerɛ manfo an watwa hia honum nyina ade
yakwa santemantemo sofo hweso ye Dr. Frank Mwakohine ene ode kokobo mo obia sa hunidie enkoso entena asante na obibia ode fi be dokro ho ne de mra no ene obedi sene etie
shops so that the water can freely flow, but hard debris may be, gather in front of their shops, so that anyone who is not able to keep their shop and get the refuse in the drains will not find the drains moving downstream to go and block elsewhere. So we're working to make sure that together with stakeholders, we all agree and find a long-lasting solution to this. There has equally been a suggestion on my table concerning the deployment of the sanitation officers, graduates from the School of Hygiene, so that they can serve as compliance officers to make sure that they do the right thing. You pay. We can even generate funds from there. I know of the concern of how there can be leakages when such levies are introduced, among others. But once we all put our heads together that we want to do this to make sure we clean the city, we make sure we restore the garden city, I'm sure with that unity of purpose, we should be able to achieve it.
Enye no so Premtobre Kasee wa Adom TV na ha na yedi si aseda ya odia emre ne adaje a ode ma ye enyi free ha fi se fufu party koso den wonti memba ntu hwe e wo TV ne so a na se wo memene wo so de wo fie so ate ase wa so betimi aba no bra na afi na obi se ye nkwa foforo e de asom wo na etesa medi afia amankwa tamaklo ye da team ni nyina se ye to so e wo fufu party no ase